Alright, what's up guys? And I just want to say real quick, I look gay as hell in Ranger gear, but this is Mr. Classy here, if you guys were wondering. Today I'm going to be showing you guys a speed EHL run. I do run, me and this team right here, we actually try and see how fast we can do it. We've timed a couple. Lowest so far that we've hit is 13 minutes and 23 seconds. Is the shortest from the moment that we hit the first mob to the moment that we kill the last boss. So that is the fastest, guys, that we've ever done it. This one I'm going to be showing you is 14 minutes and maybe I think it's 2 seconds with loading screens. So I was going to take the loading screens if it was just about under 15. The goal was to get a recording of 15 minutes or under. Sometimes we get lucky with wipes, sometimes we don't. Only time we ever really wipe is either on first boss if I get silenced at the wrong time, or on last boss if the DPS does not hit him hard enough by the time prayer ends. Then pretty much we're done. So guys, this is going to be the fastest run that I have recorded at least. It just kind of stinks because the game lags a lot more if I'm recording, like loading screens take longer, and just all around it just kind of gets annoying with how much lag I get. Especially because if I'm recording too, there's a slight lag to the point that during second boss, if I try and move out of the way, sometimes I still get hit with the cyclone or whatever they call it. So it kind of stinks, but I finally got this one down. So I thought I'd share it with you guys, a quick whole walkthrough of the whole thing. Because I know some people want to see everything and just kind of want to see a good run. And this was a decent run, it's pretty good. And that is actually Naffy. He is the one that's in the beginning of my video. He did upgrade the bow, and I took that picture. Right now he doesn't have the bow upgraded. We were farming lava cores for him. Next we're going to be working on JD's shield, and then Merlin's knife, and then we're going to work on my hammer. I voted to go last with that, and here's the reason why, I think. Because when you're fighting the legendary boss, a lot of teams, and this is what we're going to be planning on doing, actually running 2 monks with the team. And if you have 2 monks, I don't really see the necessity of getting anything upgraded. I don't know what I was doing there, but I feel, or we actually feel, that the shield of the tank will make the biggest difference, and then comes the DPS, and then comes heals. So we're probably going to be having Naf on either DPS or heals. I actually did attempt the legendary boss. We wanted to get some practice at it, so someone from the Notorious and the AF who came here, I've talked to him, named Wifeo, I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, but pulled me in a group along with DPS from AF and the Anointed Guild, but they both pulled me into a legendary attempt at this because they pulled the cards, so. And we actually, with the team I had with Wifeo, DPS, and then Super Charted, I want to say the name was, we only got him down to maybe about 70% health before everyone was wiping, but we weren't rune resing at all. And then they gave it to me, so I wanted to attempt with a couple of my guild members. What you're looking at now is actually, it says Immortals 2 underneath their name. It's kind of a little old of a clip. Figured I'd go around and upload it by now, but we actually have our own guild now called Epic Junkies. Kind of just, I think that's just a funny name. I'll explain about the whole guild and the reason why we made it later. But with the legendary boss, and my guild got him down to, I want to say about 25 to 20%. He went into rage mode, and that's when we wiped, or they wiped. But they got him down pretty far, and if they would have rune resed or anything like that, then it would have worked out a lot better, I bet. We probably would have got a legendary. But it actually, there's a lot of confusion about how to get legendaries. And I was actually extremely confused. I posted on a glass board, and I finally got an answer on it. What happens is, once you upgrade your lava weapon, there's now a chance for the final boss, Natcher, to drop a card, like whatever your thing is. Could be like a relic card, could be a shield, a halberd, hammer, whatever it is. And you give that to, it activates a quest. You go to Africani, he gives you an activated lava core. You get the boss down in EHL, the second boss. with 5, I want to say, or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce the name. But you get them to about 10%, and you use that activated lava sigil, turns it into the legendary boss, and then that legendary boss drops a shard. I can't remember what the name is, but it's just some sort of shard, and whoever uses the card, so whatever it's closest to, will be the one who receives it. So once they get the shard, you bring it back to Afrikani, and boom, he crafts your legendary. So as you can see, right now we're going with the loading screen. It's actually pretty long of a loading screen. I don't know what I was writing here. I was writing something. But if I would have took this out, this is at least a 10 to 15 second loading screen right here. And would have decreased my time to about probably around 13:30 if I would have took out both the loading screens, which would have been pretty good. It would have been a lot slower if it wasn't for that slight lag I got. So as you can see, I'm the last one to spawn because of me recording. It takes a while for everything to start working. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about really quick why I made the guild, or JD is actually the leader, why he made the guild Epic Junkies. This whole team and a few other, including Don's, Donuts, Smashed, yeah, he has a bunch of alts. Ollie, who's Noisy Boy if you ever come to Swamp, and he also has Kermode, which is a beast DPS warrior, probably the best I've ever seen, but maybe besides Holko. When I went to AF, he has upgraded Howard. So, but at least who I run with, Kermode, probably the best DPS warrior. DPS monk. So we all were kind of, we all wanted to kind of start a guild, like a pro one, that everyone knew how to do stuff, and we were all we were tight-knit. When I made this video, I was only 2 of 6 T2. Right now, I'm currently 5 of 6 T2. Everything was crafted with souls, besides the helm. I got that off of a world boss, which was actually pretty cool. Right now I'm saving up for the robe. That's the last thing I have, and I'm only going to run that because to get the best possible stats as a monk, you need to run T2 robe, shoulders, legs, feet, and then T1 helm and gloves. And the reason why is because the helm and gloves give spell crit while giving 30 wisdom as a bonus, while the T2 helm and T2 shoulders do not have any spell crit on them. So definitely, if you're a monk, that's what I recommend doing. I crafted the hands only because I wanted the 4/6 bonus, but once I get the robe done, I'm probably not going to be running Bloodthirsty anymore, besides maybe wearing it in GM or in PvP, but in my opinion, Bloodthirsty is not that good of an epic, so it's kind of compared to the Magic Pot Helm, which really isn't that great either, compared to the T2 Helm for DPS Warrior, which is still really good, but I think a lot of the GSL and SPL epics aren't amazing. T2 normally is either up to par or just a little under it. So as you can see, the slight lag is making me get hit for a couple of those. Luckily, I run Power Arm Guard and the T2 Monk trinkets, so I have a lot of stamina that I can handle, and it just kind of helps, in my opinion. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Oh, I used a scroll of stamina on the Sin just because he was cutting it a little close each time, and right here I hit red. I was like freaking out, so I was like, great, I'm gonna be asleep. Luckily, free roll was ready, and we were cutting it a little close. This was actually one of the first recordings where actually team chat worked. I've been having a lot of problems with team chat. I don't know what's going on. It seems like it cuts in and out all the time, and it just gets really annoying. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and it starts to actually piss me off pretty bad. So let me know if you guys have been having any problems with this. I know at least my team does. I posted on forums if anyone else does, and some people do, some people don't. I guess it's a new part of the game. So of course there's going to be slight lag about it. So as you can see, boss is almost down, just a little bit more. And then we're going to move on to Natcher. Quick comment I want to make, I really, really, really enjoy this dungeon, just for the fact of that there is almost no mobs whatsoever.
we have, I think, just the mobs, the 25 in the beginning you have to kill, and then if you go Torment, 3 more guys, and then it's just boss after boss. So, it's like nothing. So here we go, here's another loading screen. This one's a lot shorter, maybe only about 7 to 8 seconds. But I still, when I took off all the loading screens, it did cut the time about 20 seconds. So, just kind of shows how bad some of them are. They're not even all the way in yet, so finally Natcher, we're going to go down to take him down. I'm going to end the recording as soon as he dies, just so I could tell exactly from the first hit to the last hit how long this is, and that's what I gave you guys. Like I said in my how to heal video, you're just going to be ringing yourself through this. It shouldn't be too bad, at least until the ad spawns, or like whatever boss it is. It shouldn't be a problem at all. The hardest ones is probably going to be Cap for you, or the Dragon from ETL. We have a theory, at least on my team, where the harder the boss is, the better chance it has for an epic. Because so far, we've pulled 3 epics from this boss in the chest, and all 3 times Cap spawned, and we, or even I don't know if you guys agree, feel that that is the hardest one. And then comes Zargus and Cosmo, and then Raj. Raj dies within like 3 seconds, though. Cosmo dies really fast, too, especially if you have good DPS. So I honestly feel like that has a big chance. I mean, we've pulled a bunch of epics so far. We did fight the dummy. He does spawn something called first boss or last boss or something, but he does spawn a dummy as an ad, and that's pretty cool about what it does, because then at the very end there's boss. So I mean a pet of that dummy. So if you ever seen anywhere that there's just a little practice dummy following them around, they actually get it from this boss. It's pretty low. I've run this a lot and only seen it once. So I haven't, and what I really want to see is a card drop for Lava Sigil. But I have not seen that one drop either. We're seeing how much we really have to run to see that drop. So let me know in the comments below, did you guys have any luck with that? Have any luck with these cards dropping? I've seen a few. I know Dragon V has gotten the shield one, and that's the only one I've actually met in person that has gotten a Lava Sigil. I've seen a picture of the mage one when there was no mage. The Lava Sigil staves dropped, and there was actually no mage. So that kind of stinks. I feel bad for that team, but it happens if you don't run on one of the classes. Like, a mage could drop here and we don't have it. None of us really even have a mage. I hate mage. Not running it. I don't mind running with a mage. I just don't like running with being a mage, I should say. It's not my, I guess, my forte, what I'm not that good at. So if a mage one did drop, normally we run either 2 archers or a DPS warrior, and then an archer and a tank. The only one that really has a well-geared mage is actually JD. He has 2 characters, a tank, and then he also has Rolex, DJ, or JD Tech. Very good mage. He is well-geared. I think I've only run with 1 mage in this dungeon at all, and that is actually Unlike Death. He was originally from Swamp, came here, came back, so yeah. And then I guess just most of us don't have one, but so as you can see, boss is about to die. He's down on 1 knee, and you're gonna see the 2 spawns pop up. I last maybe about 3 seconds, and then I pray, and then by the time that prayer ends, the boss should be dead. And then that'll be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Comment speedrun. So just comment, like it, subscribe, whatever you want to do, and I will talk to you guys later.